check this shit out. Where was it?
Officer Jared DeSantier, and because of the kick caught on body camera, DeSantier has been charged.
This shit was a year ago. He's just now getting charged. This shit was over a year ago. April 2020. I don't know where you guys stand. I don't fucking get it where a lot of people stand. What gets me is that you see just so many people defend cops, defend law enforcement officers, because they have this belief that cops can never do any wrong. Unfortunately, we see shit every day, from social media to now local news media, of cops just abusing their power. And so I came across this.
Stay on the ground! Do not move! Do you understand?
Timothy Williams understood. In Monroe, Louisiana, he dropped to the ground and put his hands behind his back. And still, there was this.
No, you didn't just imagine that. He just didn't well out of any fucking no reason. The cop came by and kicked him in the motherfucking face. This man was already on the ground, hit his hand behind the back, had his hands behind his back, and a motherfucker came and kicked him on the side of the face. Because of reasons. But let's go.
Yes, that was a police officer who kicked him in the head. Even as William...
And then, while he's still down, this motherfucking cop has his fucking knee on his fucking neck and shoulders. Almost as if he didn't learn from the last motherfucker that killed somebody from that shit.
Williams cried out and was handcuffed. The abuse and humiliation from the white cops continued.
Stop!
Put your fucking hand behind your back.
Williams recently filed a law.
And you know what? Here's the thing. Here's the fucking thing about it. You hear this motherfucker, this cop is fucking out of breath. That's the fucking problem. How dare you make him expend some fucking energy?
Charging police with excessive force. An internal investigation prompted police to fire Officer Jared DeSantier, and because of the kick caught on body camera, DeSantier has been charged with second-degree battery. However, amidst allegations, the Monroe, Louisiana Police Department routinely abused black prisoners in custody and then tried to cover it up. The entire department is now facing an FBI investigation. Hello everybody, I'm David Schuster. Thanks for joining us. This particular incident happened in April of 2020. According to police reports, the Monroe, Louisiana cops were investigating an audible car or house alarm when they stopped Williams. Police say Williams voluntarily produced a plastic fake handgun he had hidden under his shirt. When the officer searched him for other weapons, the police report said a crack pipe fell from Williams' pocket. Williams says he was surrounded by 7 to 8 officers and ran because he was afraid. He said,
So, dude had a fake gun and he was smoking crack. He ran. This is why he got kicked in the face, because he fucking ran. Wow. Wow. How, like, and look, and it says it. Like, check this shit out. Where was it?
Officer Jared DeSantier, and because of the kick caught on body camera, DeSantier has been charged.
This shit was a year ago. He's just now getting charged. This shit was over a year ago. April 2020. April in 2000 motherfucking 20. They had this body cam footage. They had this body cam footage hours, minutes after this shit. But this shit is just not happening because the guy is pressing fucking charges.
Police say Williams voluntarily produced a plastic fake handgun he had hidden under his shirt. When the officer searched him for other weapons, the police report said a crack pipe fell from Williams' pocket. Williams says he was surrounded by 7 to 8 officers and ran because he was afraid. He says he realized he couldn't keep running and surrendered by putting his hands in the air. Then he laid on his stomach to be handcuffed. Quote, "I was just thinking maybe when I give up, they'll just put the handcuffs on me and I'll just face the charges they're going to charge me with. I didn't think I would be put in handcuffs and get beaten." The initial arrest report says Williams was taken to a local hospital for lacerations he suffered, quote, "while trying to evade capture." Yes, in their arrest report, police said his cuts and bruises came while he was trying to run from them and not after he had already surrendered. Furthermore, the report said nothing about how police handled him after he was on the ground. In other words, the cops tried to cover up their abuse. After a few hours in the hospital, police took Williams to a county jail. For weeks, Williams alleges he was denied medication and not allowed to make any phone calls. 3 months later, Williams pleaded guilty to flight from an officer and possession of drug paraphernalia. A judge released Williams on time served. A pastor then urged Williams to get an attorney and file a complaint. Only then did police conduct an internal review.
So they had the body cam footage. They had the body cam footage. But this is the problem. This is the fucking problem. Like, seriously. You get so many of these cops that feel that they are fucking above the law. That they can beat up a crackhead. Like, okay. He does crack. Like, some people actually deal with their trauma in certain different ways. Some people play video games forever. Some people eat themselves, like, to unhealthy sizes. Some people do unhealthy workouts. But the fact is, that doesn't make what's going on with you any less important. You're not giving carte by the cops to just beat the shit out of you. Like, no. And I would have ran. Because this is April in 2020. After months and months and months of seeing all of this shit culminating with May the 25th, 2020. These fucking cops, man. And this isn't the only video. This is one of the videos that I actually brought up. I want to actually bring this one up too. Give me a second. So, this is also something I saw. Hold on, guy. So, nope. That's not the one that I want. Give me a second. I want to actually bring this up. Give me a second. All right, yeah, here we go. And here we go. So this is something that was happening in Ocean City, Maryland. So check this shit out. And this is from a news broadcast. But I wanted you guys to see this shit.
It goes to a DA and nothing ever comes of it. But the damage is done. Those young people are now in the system. This police department seems to be doubling down and standing behind them. So why would these officers do anything?
This motherfucking cop literally
All right, so we're going to take a short break, but when we get back, Sergeant
taking fucking donkey kicks. Are taking donkey kicks to this motherfucker that's already on the ground, that's being held by two other cops. Watch this shit.
With insufficient cause, it goes to a DA.
2 cops. No, 3
Nothing
cops.
ever comes of it. But the damage is done. Those young people are now in the system. This police department seems to be doubling down and standing behind them. So why would these officers do anything different?
All right, so we've got to take a short break, but when we get back, Sergeant Dorsey, I'd like to get your reaction to the department's response to all of this. All right, so more Making the Case after this.
Like, this shit is fucking unbelievable. And as Ziggurat said in the chat, like, she implied in the chat that it's literally because police unions are the strongest, the only strong unions that we have left. And this is the craziest shit that I've ever seen. Like, you get cops that do this shit, and then the chief stands up for them, the motherfucking union stand up for them, and a politician stand up for him, and the DA don't want to even prosecute him. Like, what the fuck, man? And when people say defund the police, because it took a whole army of cops to arrest and beat one person. Never mind that these people can't pass a paper brown test, a brown paper bag test. That has nothing to do with it. This shit is fucking unbelievable. And I'm sorry, guys. It's not just one bad apple. And if it is just one bad apple, finish the fucking quote. One bad apple can ruin the whole bunch. But you never want to hear that. You hear that, oh, certain cultures or certain glorifications. There are so many, the glorification of cop culture of they're the gang and they're the word police officer and like they're the sheepdog. Like, for real? These fuckers need to find some other professions. But anyway, guys, if you like the videos that I'm actually doing, please subscribe, follow, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button on Twitch, share my videos, get the word out. I'm trying to make 1,000 by December 31st, 2021. If you can help me make it to that goal, it'd be much appreciated. If you also want to help support the channel, you can actually check out the different links down below from my Cash App, PayPal, or even subscribe to my Patreon. I want to say thank you for watching this clip and see you on the next one.
I want to take the time to say thank you to my current patrons, and you can actually help support my channel for as little as $1 a month. Check out Crimson60620 PS4 Gaming. Thank you.